Hey everyone, hey guys, doing? Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back once again to another Legion premiere. And today we're going to be taking a look at a very simple blade, the GTKii GTK3 Harpoon knife. Simple, and I think it's going to be pretty effective. This one has a hollow grind. I have a healthy respect for hollow grinds. But as always, you always got to test things out. Before we get started, what is in everybody's pocket? Once again, I am carrying my 704 Wildcat here. Great folder. Check out my Legion Premiere review on this. Very good. We'll be doing a hard use review on this soon enough, so stay tuned. What's everybody carrying? Let me know in the comments section or in the description section below. Veterans and active military, I just want to say thank you very much for your service. As always, really appreciate you all. I hope you enjoy this video. Let's go over quick specs once again. This is the GTKii GTK3 Harpoon knife in AUS8 steel. Overall length 10.6 inch, blade length 5.5 inch, blade steel AUS8. Blade hardness 59 to 61 HRC, blade thickness 5 millimeters, blade width 1.4 inch, handle length 5.1 inch, handle thickness 0.71 inch, handle materials nylon fiberglass, knife weight 8 ounces. With the sheath, it's 14.2 ounce, and it features a full Tang lanyard hole, Kydex sheath, and a rotating TekLoc. First time I've seen something like that, so it'll be interesting for you all to see this. So let's get into the knife here, okay? I mean, to me, when I opened it up, simple and effective, no nonsense, down and dirty type of knife. 25 bucks. I think there's 10% off the coupon with a coupon code if those are interested in something just down and dirty. You're looking for a harpoon type blade. Here you go. There's that spine. I think it's sharp. We'll find out soon enough. Okay, if I can do some scraping and spark a ferro rod. All right, but there's that harpoon shape. It's a two-tone, so you have some ground satin over here. And you could definitely see the grind lines of the machining, okay? This is all flat over here. Swedge for penetration purposes. And it is slightly hollow ground. Well, it is hollow ground, plain and simple. You could see the curvature in the lighting. A decent size blade, in my opinion. I think it'll be good for outdoor camping, possible hiking environment, hunting maybe. This could be a, bigger hunter. All right. So the grind is up midway of the blade. Slight sharpening choil, a guard should be adequate. Jimping, okay, let me move this up a little more. You'll see the jimping over here. It is aggressive. It is aggressive, and if you press down hard enough, it might hurt a little bit. But if you're going to be doing some work, making a notch, I don't feel any hot spot over here in this area. But if you're going to be cutting stuff up, maybe this might come in handy, the aggressiveness. It is full Tang. Hold on, let me just move this out just a tad. There we go, full Tang goodness here. All right, nylon fiberglass handle with contouring, a little scalloping over here on the sides. Very similar to another knife I just tested. The texturing, last time when I was sweating, the sweat kind of filled up these grooves, and I thought it was slippery. Okay, so that's not a bolster. That is part of the nylon fiberglass handles. However, everything is done very nice. Again, fit and finish on this is, I would have to say 98%. The edge is a little rough. It's sharp, but it's rough. You know, it's not that nice smooth edge where you can glide your finger right over and feel that nice smooth sharp edge. It's a little rough. It's still sharp, but it's rough. So I might do a little stropping just to get rid of that roughness. Yeah, everything for the most part seems to feel pretty flush. I mean, it's a $25 knife. It does have a lanyard hole and a protruding tang, which I do appreciate. And I just added this leather lanyard here. Okay, I have some leather, and I'm going to be using it in future knife reviews. So pretty nice looking blade. Okay, again, no frills blade, down and dirty, 25 bucks, AUS8 steel. I've tested out a couple more of GTKi's AUS8 steel. They work pretty good. This one is hollow ground, so I'm kind of curious now what some batoning is going to do. Should be good for making like tent stakes and stuff like that, feather sticks. Just received it, so I wanted to get on the ball and get this review done so I can concentrate on doing the hardcore review. But not a bad looking knife, for 25 bucks. In fact, you know what, let me make sure that's correct. I could have swore that was the price. So I can never find a good stand for these. Okay, good. Let me just check Amazon 1 second. I'm still here, troops. Okay, here we go. All right, so $24.99. Let's drill down. Comes with a black or green handle, and again, both are two-tone color. And there you go. 10% promo code. Who knows? They might bump it up to 30. You never know with these guys. They're always bumping up and down the coupon codes, but 10%. Was it $250? Take off, you know? It's not bad. All right, good. Let's take a look at the sheath. I think the sheath is a little cumbersome in my opinion. And I'll show you why. Beautiful. Okay. So it's pancake style. That's awesome. It's got plenty of slots, plenty of rivet holes. You know, very seems to be very, very versatile. No thumb ramp, but it does have this over here where you could push off. Okay. High quality, very thick. It's not cheesy, but then they decided to put this rotating TekLoc on here, and it's big. You know, it protrudes out. You know, so just letting everybody know, but it does rotate for upright or scout carry or whatever kind of carry you want. Good news is this is removable. So if you want to just put a regular TekLoc or a regular third-party option, that is possible. But then, again, you can see on the inside, the TekLoc is right there. It's a little bit different, all right? It has that, you can unloosen the screw and then rotate this. But again, it has these tabs that are adjustable or removable depending on the size of your belt. You snap it in, you lock it into place so it doesn't come off. But it's heavy and it's big. That's why the weight with the sheath was significant in the specs. But the sheath is good, man. The sheath is good. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna remove this. I think this is kind of, you know, it's very off the hip, man. I mean, it's going to be very wide off the hip. Some of you may like it, some of you may not. The beauty is that there is an option for not only removing it, but it's also ambidextrous, okay? If you do like something like this, you can just pop it on the other side for left and right carry. Maybe if this was a little bit thinner, had a little different mechanism, that would have been cool. But hey, look, man, this is what it comes with. Thankfully, these are removable, and you could add something different, third party, whatever. Let's just pop the knife in real quick. Wow, nice and quiet, even with this big gadget on here, you know, nice and quiet. No up and down play, no side to side play. The retention is good, so you know that's cool. And there you go with the sheath. All right, now sharpness, sharpness, sharpness. Like I said, this is a little bit on the rough side. The edge, I feel the edge a little bit rough. So let's see how it works out. Okay, it's sharp for sure, but you know, that edge needs a little stropping, I think. Yeah, not bad. I think it's going to be a good small to mid-size blade. You know, once again, getting back to the small and mid-size knives rather than the big, huge choppers, which, you know, as a knife enthusiast, I appreciate it all. I don't care. But I have been enjoying the small to mid-size blades, man. You can, again, I keep on saying it, combine it with a good axe and a saw, you know, and I've got a couple. There's nothing you can't do out in the woods, man, to you know, make your outdoor stay a little bit more comfortable, you know, and you get an opportunity to use your tools out in the field, right? Because let's face it, some of us spend a lot of money, you know, on outdoor gadgets, and you want to make sure that they work, man, you know. And this is a very good budget, down and dirty type blade. Now, again, I haven't tested it out, but you know, this is no frills right here. This is no frills, 25 bucks, 10% off. I don't see how you can go wrong if you're the type of guy who wants, you know, there are people out there, they'll just buy that one or two knives, and that's all they'll use. You know, they know how to sharpen, it gets the job done, they haven't spent a lot of money. And I think this is what GTKii offers for everybody. Luckily, right? Luckily, there's other companies out there. If you don't like this, that's fine. There's other companies out there that you know you can go and purchase other knives, whether they're expensive, whatever you guys want, man. But for me, I just want to give those an idea, especially those on a budget, that this is a down and dirty knife. If you're a type of person that's down and dirty, I think this is gonna work just fine for you all. All right, troops, legionnaires, new recruits. As always, thanks very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed this video. And thanks again. Let me bring awareness, everybody. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans and active military. Once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. Unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So when we're done here with this video, go check out the comments section, description section. All right. There'll be phone numbers that you can call. There'll be websites that you can go surf, get information. And a heartfelt message from a legionnaire of this channel, Martin Miller, Vietnam veteran, 66 to 69. He has a heartfelt message. Please read that message and seek the help that you all have earned and deserve. Troops, legionnaires, and recruits, let me know what you think about this blade. Again, there's nothing fancy about this blade. It's down and dirty. So I can't wait to test it out, man, as a tool. You know what I mean? All right, troops. Thanks again. At the ready, hold the line. Take care, man.